and playing on 3. 1, 2, and 3.
I wasn't gonna do this one, but I decided I need to. New music. These are the confessions of a band geek. Time to get personal. If I could, I'd probably do things differently. These are the confessions of a band geek. Reminiscing, thinking how I got to where I'm at. Throwback before I even learned how to rap. Tell my story kinda sorta like my diary. These are the confessions of a band geek. Music molded me and made me, me. If I could, I'd probably do things differently. I used to only take my horn home once a week. These are the confessions of a band geek. 5th grade, I remember it like yesterday. I saw the band and decided I wanted to play. I tried the trombone and the sax, but that wasn't fun. I always had rhythm, so I wanted to play the drums. But ain't nothing happening, I guess it was too late. I decided I ain't want to play them anyway. Then the director told me give the cornet a try. Handed it to me and told me to try to make a sound. Watching the hands to make sure I had the form down. Couple people staring, so I'm not trying to look stupid now. Played it so loud, I had everyone looking around. From that moment, I decided it was on. 5th and 6th grade passed, I was still going strong. 7th grade, my folks were glad I was serious about something. Moms took me up to Sadler's and bought me my own trumpet. For real. Before I even learned how to rap. Tell my story kinda sorta like my diary. These are the confessions of a band geek. Music molded me and made me, me. If I could, I'd probably do things differently. I used to only take my horn home once a week. 8th grade at Waldo, everything switched. That's when I met Mr. Conrad and Mr. Tripp. New beginnings, never seen nothing like this. Private school to public school, I had to get a grip. Met a gang of homies that I loved like my brothers. Straight clowning up in class, couldn't tell us nothing. Walked to school every day with Louis Sotero. Was taken way too soon, we'll see you again though. Freshman year at East High, man, it flew by. Still all up in my shell, I was super shy. Was cool with all the jocks, cause my brother Hoop, my cousins Treese and Ann had me plugged with all the ladies too. Sophomore year, it felt like having pep band. Playing in the stands, drunk off 211. At the games, me and Vernon used to wild out. And all my fellow band geeks know what I'm talking about. Straight up. Before I even learned how to rap. These are the confessions of a band geek. Music molded me and made me, me. If I could, I'd probably do things differently. I used to only take my horn home once a week. The year was when I started skipping class. My mom had found out, I guarantee she kicked me. Did football one year and also did track. I threw the shot put in the disc, but really I was whack. Playing the trumpet was the only thing I stuck with. And that was only cause my moms wouldn't let me quit. Hardly took my horn home being lazy. I was good and that's what drove Mr. Kazi's shot crazy. Can't forget the day he told me he was disappointed. Said I could have done something with the music if I wanted. The Walt Disney Parade marching, that's what my vision to be an artist really got started. But everything I know now, I wish I knew it then. I would have realized this music is my calling. So all the shorties coming up, remember no matter what, time is precious, don't waste it, no stalling, go all in. Throwback before I even learned how to rap. Tell my story kinda sorta like my diary. These are the confessions of a band geek. Music molded me and made me, me. And if I could, I'd probably do things differently. I used to only take my horn home once a week. These are the confessions of a band geek.
Let's begin with a drum set. Listen for an explosive live sound. The snare should be crisp and the cymbals should ring.
I admire you when my living has a limit of desire to keep it going. I'm just knowing that my time with you makes a difference. How I'm feeling when I vibe with you. They can't divide us two. We got a bond like 007, right? Even on Devil's Night, you show me what the heavens like. Go ahead and spread your light, though I can barely see. I know you're there with me, my personal therapy. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. I'm just wishing that I had that too. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. Just to know you, I'm glad I do. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary, yeah. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary. You inspire me, look at you crazy when you tell me you admire me. Not an example for anybody to try to be. We'll call you bluff, but I know you wouldn't lie to me. Just a surprise to me, we got a bond tight, no one can come between. I have respect for you, you have your love for me, and that's enough for me. All I need to get by, let me be the method to your Mary J. Blige. So many times I felt defeated, you always know the right thing to say for when I need it. I wanna do the same thing for you to keep it even. You can call me anytime, you don't ever need a reason. I'm right here with you, never could forget you. All the things that we've been through, everything we went through, hey, none of it was simple, but I'm right here with you. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. I'm just wishing that I had that too. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. Just to know you, I'm glad I do. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary, yeah. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary.
Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 8:02 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. It is Monday, the 25th of October. It's a rainy Monday outside, but for those of you with our shared disposition, not the word of the day, but stay tuned. For those of you with our shared disposition, this rain is actually uplifting, soothing. It makes you feel just invigorated and alive, kind of the same way that sunshine does for some of those people. But I realize that not everybody is like that. So for those of you who get down in the dumps on a gloomy, rainy day, drink some chamomile tea or perhaps Earl Grey and uplift your spirits. The time is 8:03. Monica, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. Doing pretty good. What a heck of a weekend out there.
Yes.
Heck of a weekend out there. There was news. Is that right?
There was a lot of news actually on Saturday.
On Saturday? What happened on Saturday?
The Fall Festival Fair.
Oh, Lord.
Resources Fair.
That's right. At
the
Prisco
Prisco
Center.
Community Center.
Word. What'd you see? What'd you hear?
A lot of great resources actually
Okay.
that I've heard of them before, but then, it's been so long and then we just don't keep up with what's out there.
Right.
And I think we should because it's, I was like, oh my gosh, I should use these resources because they're available, and that's why they're there for.
Yeah, so Open Door of Kane County, VNA Healthcare, Mutual Ground, and many others were at the Prisco Center. So shouts out to all the organizations who were out there representing. It was really cool to see. Yeah, that's right. That's for you. That's for all y'all. Yeah. Aisha Saxon is here. Good morning, Aisha Saxon. Norma Peterson, Jennifer Ryan Maytem, all of our peeps are in the house today. So we got news and we have things to talk about. We've got our normal news that you love so much. Good morning to you, Anna Sierra. Cruz Ocho brought us in this morning with the music, you guys. Cruz Ocho is a local hip-hop artist. He and another brother by the name of Lovem are who you hear playing on our show in the morning time. So, that's right. Yeah, word up. 94 tape is already out. We interviewed the brother before it dropped, but you can listen to some of his music here. We are happy to share it. Yes, smoothie time. That's what our dear friend Anna Sierra tells us. You know what? We got coffee and we have
tropical green tea.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
Damn. Tropical green tea as well. And we got mail here. We got mail. And it feels really good to get mail, I swear, every single time. But thank you very much. We will open this mail a little bit later. So let's dive right into things real quick. The first headline, the first topic of discussion for the day, Aurora, city of Aurora, mandates COVID-19 vaccines or weekly testing for the virus for city employees. Unvaccinated employees for the city of Aurora have to receive a COVID-19 vaccine or submit to weekly testing for the virus starting today, ladies and gentlemen, today. Under the city's new policy, any city employee who is not fully vaccinated will be required to complete a coronavirus PCR test and report the results to the city by Monday every week, starting today. Quote, we interface so much with the public and with each other as a service industry, and whether someone is coming into the building to pay water bills, attend city council meetings, or we are going into their properties from a public works or property standards standpoint. We know we have a large staff of over 1,000 individuals and we need to do our part, end quote. That's from Clayton Muhammad, Aurora's Chief Communications and Equity Officer. So it's unsure how many employees have already been vaccinated against COVID-19, but according to Mr. Muhammad, the majority have already received the vaccine. The policy also applies to Aurora firefighters, and the city is in the process of approaching the Aurora Police Department union and other city unions about the policy as well. Chicago and Evanston are among the other cities that mandate the vaccine or testing for city employees. If employees do not submit compliance testing or vaccination status, they will not be able to report to work on city premises or use city vehicles. If an employee is on vacation, they will have to submit testing. Testing must be done outside of the employee's scheduled work hours. And that is from the Beacon News. This will be shared on our Facebook page later on today for you guys so you can check it out. Good morning to you, Bianca Camargo. Milestone follower. Damn, they got anniversary follower. Y'all got new names. There's new names. This, holy cow. I like that. Casildo Casey Cuevas, good morning to you. Stay safe and make today count. Word up. Monica, what do you think about the mandating for the city employees?
I think it's a very divided topic just because a lot of people are against it and a lot of people are for it. But I think that by requiring city employees, it gives a good example to the residents.
Right.
For them to be like, oh, well, just a good example to follow.
Yep, unanimity. That's not the word of the day. Not yet. Not yet. Hold on. Like, damn, he gave 2 whammers already. Okay, I got something. So, Anna Sierra won our very first, and I have it here. Y'all can hear my desk open even. Anna Sierra won our very first massage coupon to Zen Loft Wellness Center at 6 West Downer Place, a free 10-minute massage. We have another one of these coupons, and I will let you guys know how you can get that here in just a little bit. Now, next on the agenda today, what is the time now? The time is now, what is the time now? 8:09 a.m. Hey, all right. Next on the agenda, as you know, Good Morning Aurora is a show that supports, appreciates, and advocates for our veterans. So here's some great news from friends of ours. The Roosevelt Aurora American Legion Post is helping to offer veteran peer support training. Post 84 is partnering with other organizations to offer this free veteran peer support training with an emphasis on the word free, ladies and gentlemen. The Post is joining with Illinois Joining Forces, the Dunham Foundation, Kane County Veterans Assistance Commission, and others to offer the training to Aurora area veterans to help them serve fellow veterans. Quote, "This is an essential program to serve Aurora veterans in their time of need. We see veterans struggling every day, and they need to know that we are here to help them. We are building a support network to ensure we do all we can to prevent veteran strife." Close quote. That is from Commander Mike Eckberg, Post 84. He is a veteran of Vietnam. In Post 84, there's also a wonderful gentleman by the name of Mr. Miller. He is a World War II veteran. Mr. Miller and Mr. Eckberg are Navy veterans. Oh, word up. I see y'all over there. Okay. You good back there? Y'all all right? Yes. There will be 10 veterans trained during 3 days of virtual veteran peer support training. Based on the principle of shared experience, peer support has proven to be an effective way of assisting fellow veterans transition back into civilian life and address many of the challenges they face along the way. To get the training, a person must have prior military service, an internet connection to support Zoom conferencing, and a computer, laptop, or smartphone with the functionality to access a Zoom link. Applicants must be available for all-day training on November 18th, 19th, and 20th, organizers said. They must be willing to serve fellow veterans in the Aurora area for 12 months after completion of training and dedicate at least 10 hours a month to veterans seeking peer support. To apply, complete the application posted on post84.com or illinoisjoiningforces.org. Roosevelt Aurora American Legion Post 84 was founded in 1919 and is one of the oldest American Legion posts in Illinois. Absolutely wonderful news. Check that out. All right. So I'm happy today. Feeling good.
That's good.
Feeling really good today. It's 8:11 a.m. Monica, take us to a commercial and let us know what's happening on a local level here in the City of Lights.
All right. Don't forget, this Wednesday, the 27th, will be the ribbon cutting for the opening of Loaves and Fish's new food distribution center. Healthy food, impactful programs for self-sufficiency. That's what Loaves and Fishes is all about. The ribbon cutting will be at 3 p.m. and activities for the day will go until 6 p.m. Located at 580 Exchange Court in Naperville. I'll be sharing the link for you guys to visit the website and learn more about this great organization. Tuesday, November 2nd, the Rotary Club of Aurora will host a blood drive from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Yes.
This will take place in the Holiday Inn Express and Suites Mobile Coach, 111 North Broadway, next to the Aurora Transportation Center. Walk-ins are welcome, but making an appointment is always recommended. Every donor will save up to 3 lives. A mask and ID are required. For more information and to schedule a time to visit, I'll be sharing that link with you all so you can go ahead and schedule that. And we will also be sharing the flyer on our social media.
All right. Oh, no. One more.
One more,
My
yeah.
bad.
Saturday, October 30th, from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. There will be a great and spooky Halloween party taking place at McCarty Mills, 140 South River Street. Food by Chef Alton, cupcakes by Anna's Custom Treats, best costume contest, and a book launch by our friends Victoria, Hyla Maldonado, and Desalasi. That's what's up. Come on out and support our local friends.
Yes, that's what's up. All right. Thank you very much for that local news. So, tell you a quick story. On Friday, I had this work meeting. And they're like, oh, we got to talk about some things. We're going to meet. Let's get some lunch, everybody. Okay. So we go get lunch at Altiro, sitting down. And through the door walks a friend of the show. Through the door, just so happened to be eating in the same restaurant, was one of our listeners, our friends, a supporter of the show. And that trail of superlatives could lead to only one person, and that was Judge Bianca Camargo, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. I saw her as soon as she walked in. I was like, that's Judge Camargo. What? And herself and her guest walked right past us and went to go eat. We said, what's up? And that was very cool. It was cool to see you, Judge. That was pretty awesome. That was not too bad. And that made my my work meeting a whole lot better. Because, you know, you're talking about Excel spreadsheets over tacos. Ain't nobody trying to do all that. You know, like, oh, guys, did you... So, it was actually pretty interesting. It was good to see you, Judge. Tracy Duran is here. Good morning to you, Tracy Duran. Awesome stuff. Tracy Duran is a local author and historian. And Tracy Duran will be our special guest for Noticias y Mimosas, Sunday, November 7th. From 10 a.m. to noon, we would be interviewing Tracy Duran, talking to her, getting to know her. She will have some Aurora history on display to show people. You can't touch it, but you can look at it. Actually,
she did comment on last week's Facebook Live that you can touch it.
Oh, we can touch it. Okay, thank you very much. You know what? Mix it up for your boy. I gotta get with it. Grace Cornell is here. Good morning to you, Grace Cornell. Thank you very much, Monica. And she sent a message about another Aurora book that could be there as a raffle giveaway. So y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all stay tuned. But from 10 a.m. to noon, we'll be interviewing her. Folks will be able to see and touch and check out some of the items of Aurora history. And then from noon to 1 p.m., we'll be networking. $4 mimosas. You can't beat it. Come on, y'all ain't never seen nothing like that. Anyway, all right. The time is now 8:16 a.m. Here's something hot off the presses. Aurora City Council is set to vote on a plan to put apartments into 2 old school buildings. Lincoln Elementary School on South Lake Street in Aurora, and Todd School Building on Oak Avenue in Aurora. Those are part of the plan. Now, this is going to be affordable housing. Aldermen are going to vote this week at the regular city council meeting on the proposal that would remodel both former elementary schools into a total of 47 apartment units of what is called workforce housing. Housing below the market rate, but above federally subsidized housing levels. Let's read that again. The proposal is going to remodel both former elementary schools into a total of 47 apartment units of what is called workforce housing. Housing below market rate, but above federally subsidized housing levels. The units are going to be in the remodeled Lincoln School, 641 South Lake Street, and in a new building to be built next door at 631 South Lake Street, as well as Todd School, 100 Oak Avenue. The work will be done by Fox Valley Apartments, a partnership that includes Itasca-based Visionary Ventures NFP Corporation, a company that develops in underserved and low-income communities nationwide, specializing in housing for disadvantaged Native Americans. Developers have stressed that the housing is for working people who must pass background checks and income eligibility requirements as authorized by IDA, the Illinois Housing Development Agency. Why did I look? I already knew what it stood for. IDA has made available to the developers low-income housing tax credits to help with funding of the project. The City Council's Building, Zoning, and Economic Development Committee last week endorsed rezoning for both locations as well as final plans for the remodeling. This week, our current week, the council, meeting as the committee of the whole, placed the rezoning and final plans on next week's full City Council meeting for a final vote. The council action is on the development's plans. Aldermen still need to consider a forthcoming redevelopment agreement that would include some funding from the city's share of the federally financed community development block grant allocation, as well as its federal home program funds. Now, you may have heard all of that, and you may be thinking, wow, that sounds like a lot. It does. It does sound like a lot, because it is. But with the power of alacrity, that's the word of the day, alacrity. Please put that in the chat for these wonderful people. You are able to see, hear, and discern every single entity that's responsible for funding it. I just told you. The names are right there. So let's continue. The council action is on the development's plans. Aldermen still need to consider a forthcoming redevelopment agreement that would include some funding from the city's share of the federal community development block grant allocation, as well as its federal home program funds. It's all there. There is no mystery with the power of language. Trevor Dick, the city's economic development deputy director, said city officials are happy with the fact that the development team is from the Chicago area and that the redevelopments will replace empty, closed school buildings with affordable housing. According to Mr. Dick, most of the most recently completed multifamily developments in the city, some 87% of the units are market rate. The proposed developments in the pipeline right now have only 15% that will be eligible for any kind of rent subsidy. Aurora's existing rental housing stock has about 7,000 units and is about 80% market rate. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The time is now 8:21 a.m. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the chat what you guys think about workforce housing in the realm of affordable housing taking over school buildings. Let me know what you guys think about that in the chat. Yes, that's right. That is right. Thank you, Monica. Yes, some of the items are touchy-feely items. I can bring some of the archive gloves just in case anyone wants to do that. Thank you very much. And happy anniversary, Bianca Camargo, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Norma Peterson is here. Good morning, Norma. Did I say good morning, Norma Peterson, already? Did we? I can't remember.
Sure.
Well, if we didn't say good morning to you, it does. You're right. Yeah, right. Yes. Good morning, Norma Peterson. Okie dokie.
Norma.
Hey, we are squad up in here. Okay. Now I've got some news on the Copley. Monica, if you can, give them like two more. Hit them with two more joints.
Our friends of VNA Healthcare are now accepting Clear Spring Health Insurance. For more information about your benefits, call VNA Benefits Assistance at 630-593-7985 or 847-278-9823.
Word up.
King County United presents the Aurora Affordable Housing Forum. This will be an online event. The flyer has been shared to our social media and contains QR codes to scan. This will take place November 7th at 2:30 p.m. Registration is required. To do so, I'll be sharing that link with you all in our chats.
All right, very cool, very cool, very cool. Is our camera? How are we looking with the cam? Yeah, hit that. So I can show these people. so we can see what's good. Can they see us yet?
Yes.
Yeah, word up. Yeah, y'all looking, you're tuning in. You're tuning in. Facts. Okay. So I got news about Copley Theater, but look at this. Tell me what that mail like, y'all. Hey. Now, I think we'll do this live.
Yeah.
Why not? Right? Yeah. Facts. Because it counts right now. We've got breaking news. We've got some mail. Let's see what we have here. Ooh. Damn! Oh!
Wow.
A historical Aurora photo. Hold on. Can you get a cut?
Yep.
Let's see. See if the folks at home can see this. Look at that, you guys. This was given to the show. And I know who this is from. This is from Tracy Duran. Thank you very much, Tracy. Much appreciated. We're going to get a frame for this and do it right. It is credentialed. You guys can't see this, but this is official like a referee whistle.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is it right here. Thank you very much, Tracy Duran, for this great piece. You guys, we accept and we appreciate fan mail from you guys. Thank you very, very much. Today was a first. We did fan mail live on the news with an opening, so this was very, very good to see. But we're going to get a frame for this, and this is going to go on our wall of fame. Send us anything, you guys, and we'll definitely post it. All right. So let's move on. I got something to tell you about with our dear friends of the the Paramount. But a Bold series is coming. It's new for the newly remodeled Copley Theater here, in downtown Aurora. All right. So the Paramount Theater just announced last week 4 shows that are going to launch in the Bold series of productions at the newly remodeled Copley Theater in downtown Aurora. Quote, after nearly 2 years since we were originally supposed to launch our Bold series, the time has finally come to lift the curtain on an exhilarating and new storytelling experience. End quote. That is from Tim Rader, President and CEO of Paramount Theater. Paramount's new Bold series will offer intimate, professional, live theater experiences that are unexpected and thought-provoking. Copley Theater is right across the street from the Paramount in North Island Center, 8 East Galena Boulevard in downtown Aurora. My boy Jose got married there, and they're still doing good. I saw the nice pictures and all that. They moved to Berwyn, and it was all cute. Now they doing, the put your arms around each other, then you sip the coffee. It's really nice. I like that. Good place to get married. With a 2-year, $2 million renovation nearly complete, officials said the theater is an intimate venue with 165 new seats and a new lobby bar. Now that's going to be fly. I don't know if you guys have ever been in it, but right when you go up those steps and you walk in where that water fountain is on your right hand side, when you walk in, you open the doors, boom, and then you walk and there's like a couple more doors and it opens up. It's a big atrium. You walk, there's stairs that go up both sides, and then the theater is in there. There's nothing in that bottom space. They're going to put a bar in there. Oof. Okay, the Bold series will feature Sweat, Lynn Nottage's y'all know what time it is. Sip it up, sip it up, sip it up. Oh, community sip. All right, let's try that again. The Bold series will feature Sweat, Lynn Nottage's Pulitzer Prize-winning contemporary drama about life in an impoverished American Rust Belt town from March 9th to April 24th. Hand to God, a darkly humorous shocker from May 25th to July 10th. Fun Home, the Tony Award-winning musical from August 3rd to September 18th. And Bull, a love story, a world premiere drama about a Mexican-American man who returns to Chicago to find a family who has moved on in a neighborhood he no longer recognizes. Bold Series subscriptions will be available during an early sale to Paramount's Broadway series subscribers and donors on November 1st. The Bold Series packages go on sale to the general public on November 29th. For more information, you can give a call to 630-896-6666 or stop by the Paramount box office, which is at 23 East Galena Boulevard, right on the front of Galena, downtown Aurora. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Saturday. The time is 8:28 a.m. All right. So I hope that you guys are enjoying the show and having a pretty good Monday today. Good Morning Aurora is proud to be able to help people, inform the public, and provide even a slight bit of goodness and happiness and good cheer to your, but our collective day, at least for an hour every single day. So we appreciate you guys very much for tuning into the show and checking us out. All of our friends of the show, people who come out to the events and everything. It really does mean a lot. It means a lot to be able to do this kind of stuff and to have fun with you guys on the mic a little bit in the morning time. And we are going to continue. Good Morning Aurora has been around for 17 months so far, you guys. 17 months. So, as I like to say, 1 year down, 99 more to go. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is a proposed West Aurora School District maintenance and storage facility. This was in the news. This was in the news last week. And the reason why is because there has been some consternation about this plan. A lot of people don't want it. They're kind of upset by it and everything like that. And some people have even said that it's a waste of money. I personally don't see it like that. However, I'm going to briefly highlight from the article, and then Monica will take us to a commercial with a couple of more joints for you. But before we do that, the time is 8:30 a.m. Let us know how you feeling in the chat with an emoji. How you guys feeling today? Are you feeling the wind emoji? Whisk. Are you feeling butterfly emoji? How are you feeling? Let me know with an emoji in the chat. Let us see and experience how you guys feel today, because it's not about us. It's about you. All right. So, real quick, a group of residents living near a proposed West Aurora School District maintenance and storage facility came to last week's school board meeting to voice concerns about the project. Off Deer Path Road, south of Herget Middle School, the district is looking to erect the facility at the Southern Illinois site nearest to Verona Ridge Drive. Residents thought the site was Fox Valley Park District-owned property when they purchased their homes. Now, this is a good point to interject, not the word of the day, but if they thought that their homes were in Fox Valley Park District property when they bought them, who's responsible for them thinking that? But that's why we do this. I mean, we're not realtors. Not yet. Okay, the site was acquired by the school district through a land swap with the Fox Valley Park District, the West Aurora School District officials said. Residents were not informed when the property was donated to the school. Now that's the point of consternation. From one resident, we know the land is not our land, but to put an eyesore at this next to our backyards is unacceptable. The proposed $4.3 million maintenance and storage facility. Let's read that again. The proposed $4.3 million maintenance and storage facility was discussed by the school board on the 4th as part of a review of $26 million in infrastructure and building projects planned in the district between the summer of 2022 and 2024. Now you remember, hold on now, because there was us that told y'all about the $26 million. Remember that? Yeah. Haley was on the show that day. See? Good Morning Aurora, man. We got the news for y'all. All right. A storage building at the site would be designed to store equipment inside, while truck repairs will be done in a garage at the district's transportation hub. The group of residents of the estate homes of Verona Ridge subdivision asked the district to consider an industrial site for the facility. People are mad because they can see it from their backyard. What do you think about that?
What do you think about that?
What do you think about that? I mean, here's what I think. I think if you live in somewhere and there's open land, you shouldn't just expect for it to stay open forever. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what Jeanette said last week. You know, like you can't just because it's nothing there now. You got to think about the future. And again, my thing is who, you know, when they bought their homes, how were they under the impression that it's Fox Valley Park District land? You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like a first world problem. You know, like you're of all the things to be upset about.
True.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now you gonna tell us what you think, or you just?
I mean, yeah, you're right. You know, I guess there are complaints about because they're seeing it behind their backyards. I don't know. I don't think it's that strong of an argument.
It's not. It really isn't. Not to knock them.
Right.
You know, they should want to live in an area that is nice and peaceful. But I mean, you know, there comes a time when like your complaint and the greater good, you know, they may not align, kind of thing. All right. So next thing that we're going to talk about before we get into a little bit of news. So while the Fall Festival happened over the weekend, something came to our attention at Fall Festival. And I want to just plant a quick flag and then we'll be done with it. But I noticed that you got, at the Fall Festival, there was Rush Copley Medical Center. There was the VNA with flu shots and vaccines. And there was another health-related organization there. Mutual Ground was there. Hesed House was there. Oh, AID. Now, I realized something. If these kind of events attract healthcare organizations, right, then we definitely should, as a community, as a shared community, we definitely should not be susceptible to some of the noise and, you know, misinformation when it comes to health. We definitely shouldn't, because like we have the ability to see, work with, talk to, and liaison with the people who are doing this. It's like there's no mystery. There's no mystery. And it does irk me sometimes. You read on Facebook in these comments and we don't know this and we don't know that. Yeah, we do. Yeah, you do. If you go to the event, I mean, what's not to know? So I just want to say to people, I know that you listeners of Good Morning Aurora, you don't have this problem, right? We are sober-minded people. We're very rational. We can see. We got 4 eyes. But I just want to stress that sometimes the way to defeat negativity, the way to put an end to the nonsense, the negativity, the bad stuff, is just to show up and be there. Just to be there. Like the power to turn down and turn away the bad stuff is actually like in the palm of our hands. It is. And that's how you defeat it. You know what I mean? Monica was taking pictures at Fall Festival, and you're looking, and every picture has the relevant people, the organization proudly displayed. There is no mystery, you know? So I think that as we go about our day to day, like, let's just keep that in mind. You know, I really wanted to stress down on the mic this morning. Let's keep that in mind. The way to defeat that negativity is for all of us to get involved and be present. That's how you do it. You know, it'll look so silly to you. Oh, we don't know who these people are. Yeah, you do. I got a card. But anyway, right? I just had to plug that in there. Just had to plug. Thank you. Oh, you guys in the back. Yeah, word up. Yeah, you. Sir, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, Monica, can you take us to a commercial and let us know what else is going on out here in the world?
Aurora Knights of Columbus Council 14929 will hold a benefit spaghetti dinner fundraiser Wednesday, October 27th from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at Luigi's Pizza, 732 Prairie Street in Aurora. The public is invited, parking is free, patrons may dine in and take carry-outs.
Oh, Lord.
The menu includes spaghetti with meatballs or chicken breast. I was hungry.
I feel you, though. That's a good mistake to make. I like it.
All right. So the menu includes spaghetti with meatballs or chicken breast, tossed salad, bread, and a cookie. Proceeds will benefit tuition assistance for students at Pope St. John Paul II Catholic Academy, a school with 2 campuses in Southeast Aurora. Here's something new. Bardwell residents, located at 63 South Broadway, will be featuring cocktails and conversation. This will be Friday, November 12th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And there's going to be cocktails and mingling. Come see what Bardwell is all about. To RSVP, you can call 630-892-5790. November 5th will be the first Friday for November, and our friend of the show, Jose Baiz, will be showcasing art titled For the Love of Frida at Charlie's Silver Spoon Creamery, located at 6 East Downer Place. Shout out to our friend Josue and Charlie's Creamery. The flyer will be shared on our social media.
That's right. It will be shared on our social media. All right. Cheryl Brownell, good morning to you. Anniversary follower. Y'all got some nail. Oh my gosh. Milestone follower, Karina Suarez Darden. Friend of the show, good morning to you. You awesome, wonderful, motivated person. Karina Suarez Darden is also part of the founding ownership team of Presidential Cleaning Services. That episode was a great one. Oh my God, that was one of the coolest interviews we ever did. That's when I first met Karina and her husband, and we've been friends ever since. Super down. Come on. Because that's what it's all about, actually. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. It's not just news. It's more than news. It's real life. That's what it is. Okay. Luis Patino, good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Have a blessed day. I can just hop over in that. See, the time is 8:40 a.m., you guys. And some of you who've been around the show for a little bit now, you've come to notice that at 8:40 a.m., this is the time that Monica leaves us. Monica is a student. She's going to get her learn on and all of the great stuff of her day. So at this moment, we want to say thank you very much, Monica. You have a fantastic day.
Bye.
All right. Cindy Morales, good morning to you, dear friend. Have a great day, Monica, Ronald Peterson, everybody tuning them in. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Okay, okie dokie. So I've got a couple more. Let me get this news popping here. Okie dokie. Now, let's see here. So I've got a couple more things to tell you guys about because I get a lot of news all the time. I live this news a lot. So let me give you a little bit of VNA healthcare news. And you're back with me. Hey! All right. Man, our studio is coming along, you guys. But we still have a lot of open wall space. So once again, if you want to send us stuff, we'll post it. 5 East Downer Place, Suite T is our address and location. Send us some stuff. We'll be happy to put it out there. All right. VNA Healthcare is now accepting Clear Spring Health Insurance. For more information about your benefits, call VNA Benefits Assistance at 630-593-7985. I also saw that there's many boards and commissions open right now. Boards and commissions are a great way to learn and immerse yourself in what's going on here in the city of Aurora. I have the link to that, not here, it's on my computer. I'll send that to you guys later on so that you guys can check it out. Get involved with a board if you're considering. Some of our friends are on boards, and we appreciate you guys tuning in because keeping the discussion positive, motivating, and progressive is it's very much appreciated. There should be one more thing coming. Thank you very much, Tracy. We are a real community who help each other. That is right. Get your learn on. Oh my goodness gracious. All of you wonderful, wonderful people in the chat. This is a lot of fun to do this, but we've got some great stuff. Tomorrow we've got a great interview. We got a great guest tomorrow, so you guys stay tuned for that. She is a candidate right now. I'm not going to let you know who it is, but this individual is a current candidate running for U.S. Senate. Yeah, I think it's U.S. Senate. I want to be sure about that. But she will be able to tell you herself tomorrow, so be sure that you guys tune in for that. Okay. Now, if you guys remember, I told you about the senior listening tour last week, sponsored by the City of Aurora Senior and Disability Services Division. Now, this is for Aurora residents 55 and older. It appears that Aurora is really taking a more strong look at senior services and how they can be better here in the city, and that's good to know, because I'll tell you this, I think that the city services in the city have been good. You can always do better, but I don't see a lot to complain about, really. Not really. Things run pretty good in this city. So I think if we can build on what we already have, as opposed to tearing it down and reinventing the wheel, that's what we should be doing. Josue Pais, good morning to you, sir. Good morning to you. Josue Pais is the owner of Harry Beast Dog Parlor, and that's located on Galena, right there by, what's that? Well, it's across the street from the Tortas Guadalajara restaurant, Galena and Lake Street. Great place to be. If you got Fluffy and she needs to get her nails trimmed, bring Fluffy on over, and he will hook them up. Okay. So let's move on with what we got coming up next, you dear guys. How many of you saw Kinky Boots while it was here? Did you see it? If you saw Kinky Boots, put the boot emoji in the chat, please. Now the next show is Cinderella. Cinderella is coming up, you guys. Get ready for it. Roger and Hammerstein's Cinderella, not the Disney Cinderella. One thing I learned is that Paramount Theater, or rather, let me start over. Disney does not want its version of Cinderella to be shown. Think about that. Disney doesn't want that. They don't want you showing their stuff unless they get paid. So Rodgers and Hammerstein has been billed by many people as a much better version than simply watching the Disney version. So Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella is what's going to be coming to the Paramount Theater next. Get ready for that. And if any of you guys go out there to check it out, let us know about it. We would be happy to let you be the news for a day. All right. Josue put the boot in there. That is what is up. Thank you very much for that, Josue. Much appreciated, sir. All right. October 27th, get ready for Healthy Halloween, 157 South Lincoln Street. Lincoln Avenue parking lot. Come meet the medical and dental staff at the CHP location. Community Health Partnership of Illinois. Blood pressure and glucose screenings are free as well as vaccines for the family. It'll be from 2 to 5 p.m. Come have some fun and snacks with your family, courtesy of the participating agencies, and you can register to win gift cards. Shouts out to Family Focus, Open Door Health Center of Illinois, and the Del Valley Migrant Head Start Program. Very good. Okay. Wednesday. Wednesday the 27th, the senior listening tour is going to be at Alderwoman Shweta Bade's office, at the fire station number 8 conference room, 3770 McCoy Drive from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Friday the 29th at Alderman Franco's office, Senior Services Association, 2111 Plum Street from noon to 1 p.m. And Saturday, October 30th, Ward 7 Alderwoman Shakita Hart Burns will be hosting at Maine Baptist Church, 814 East Galena Boulevard from 1 to 2 p.m. Okie dokie. A little more news, you guys. Today, our friends, State Representative Stephanie Kifowitz, State Representative Keith Wheeler, and State Representative Barbara Hernandez. Oh, Josie Mendoza Geller is here, ladies and gentlemen. You made it. My dad is here. Good morning, Dad. Everybody's here. Now, this is how you start off a Monday. Better late than never. That is right, Josie. So good to see you. Okay. So today and November 15th, which is also a Monday, our state representatives are going to be doing the senior meal distribution drive-through once again. Now, this will be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. State Representative Hernandez, Kifowitz, and Representative Wheeler will be at St. Athanasius Greek Orthodox Church, 1855 Fifth Avenue here in Aurora. Now, you have to register. You must register. Registration is going to be done by calling one of 3 numbers. Representative Kifowitz's office, area code 630-585-1308. Representative Hernandez's office, 630-270-1848. Representative Keith Wheeler's office, 630-345-3464. Adults who are 60 and over and reside in Kane County are eligible for 5 frozen meals. You must call to register to be eligible to participate. If you are not eligible, you are not eligible if currently enrolled in the Meals on Wheels program. This is sponsored by the Kane Senior Council. Thank you very much to our wonderful state representatives and all that they do. Check it out, you guys. Pet Parade is happening on the 30th with our friends of the Alive Teen Center located downtown on LaSalle Street, 78 South LaSalle Street. The parade is going to start at 11:30 a.m. and go to 2 p.m. Free hot dogs and pictures with your pet. Prizes for the funniest, scariest, and most like your pet costumes. This is going to be family-friendly fun brought to us by our friends of the Alive Center here in Aurora. $25 per pet. Includes a wag bag as well. Food vendors, pet treats, tattoos, Hot Wheels, art activities, a petting zoo, pumpkin decorating contest, photo booth, costume contest, and face painting. A whole lot of good fun will be happening with our dear friends of the Alive Center. Shouts out to Addie Rubio and Gabriel Bradford and Casey Chitwood, who is also a member of the Rotary Club. Awesome. Haley Edwards is here. Good morning to you, Haley. Yeah, that's right. Powerful. An empowered community, an impassioned community, and a motivated community as well. The time is 8:52 a.m. So I got a couple more things to talk about here in the news, but I want to plug in real quick, plant a quick flag in the conversation and let you guys know that we still need subscribers on our YouTube channel. If you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. We show a lot of good stuff on the channel, lots of great content, and all of the interviews that we have conducted with folks are there on our YouTube page. And on our YouTube channel, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about some of the videos that we have up there. And you can also give us feedback. We are here to communicate with you guys in every way, shape, and form that's possible. So many of you guys are already members and subscribe to our YouTube channel. But if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. Every subscription helps us to grow and helps us to become stronger and stronger here, showcasing our great city and all that it has to offer. So I'm going to put the link in the chat for you guys here in just a moment. But yeah, we had a good time when it came to interviewing Congressman Bill Foster. We've interviewed King County Sheriff Ron Hain. We've also interviewed Mayor Irvin. So many great people over the lifespan of the show so far. So please let us know what you guys think by subscribing, liking the video, and dropping us a comment. It's always so much appreciated. Okay. All right, so I got something else to tell you guys about, as you already know. So let's keep going. Let's get into things, and let me continue to share with you awesome people everything that the city is up to. All right. Take Back. DEA Take Back. The free community prescription drug Take Back, hosted by Advocate Sherman Hospital, Coalition for Safe and Healthy Elgin, the Ecker Center, and the Elgin Police Department. This is sponsored and supported by Illinois State Senator Christina Castro. Protecting families, friends, and community from accidental poisoning, overdose, water supply contamination, and abuse from unused or expired prescription medications. Safely dispose of them at upcoming Take Back events. Elgin City Hall, 150 Dexter Court in Elgin, and Advocate Sherman Hospital Cancer Care Center, 1425 North Randall Road in Elgin. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey, that's not Aurora news, it's Elgin news. It's Kane County news, so it is relevant. And not only that, our seniors are in many different places, and those taking prescription drugs, this is good information for everyone to take part in. Okay. Sugar Skull City is also still going on, you guys. Lots of great things that you can see downtown. Lots of artwork happening all over the place. And take some pics. Share them with us. Our email address is goodmorningaurorail@gmail.com. If you send us things, we will definitely post them. Let us know the news. Let us know what you guys have going on. We always try to be front and center here in the community to highlight and showcase what our friends and neighbors are doing. One of the things about media that so many of us have already known and have already understood for such a very long time is that media has not always been representative. Has it? No, it has not. It just has not. The thing about media is that media has always tended to showcase, highlight, or support one view or one type of person. And it's like, if you're not a member of this, then there's no way that your voice is going to be heard. Good Morning Aurora exists to battle that. We're trying to change all that. Whoa, you guys can hear my voice. Holy cow. Remix! All right, it's 8:56 a.m., you guys. So, the last thing on the agenda, the final thing that I'm going to tell you about is Noticias y Mimosas. Remember, Sunday, November 7th, 24 North Broadway, downtown Aurora, Tavern on Broadway, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. From 10 a.m. to noon, we'll be interviewing Tracy Duran, author and Aurora historian. She'll be showcasing some Aurora history for all of us to view and take part in. And from noon to 1 p.m., we'll be mingling and networking with $4 mimosas. Take some time off and come visit us. Put it on your calendar, you guys, and come and see us. We're going to be having a good time. Cheryl Brownell says she's looking forward to it. Glad to see, Cheryl. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you there. The link to our YouTube channel is in the chat. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and click the subscribe button. We have so much to show you guys. The story of Aurora is not yet complete. We have great history, we have wonderful leaders in this city, and we have a great story to tell, all of us as individuals, and we're going to try very, very much to tell that. I want to give a quick shout out right now to Vicky Moore and the Aurora History page on Facebook. I think it's Aurora Then and Now. If you guys are not familiar with the Aurora Then and Now Facebook page, please check it out. There's a lot of great content on there and things that they share. It's really good to see. So please check that out, you guys. It's the Aurora Then and Now Facebook page. Shout out to Vicky Moore. Shouts out to Josie and Ben Geller as well. Great people, friends of the show, local folks, and their opinion and their continued support is greatly appreciated here on the show. All right. Karina Suarez Darden says that she'll be there. We appreciate that. You guys come on out. It's going to be a great day on Sunday, November 7th. I think that's all for the day, you guys. The time is 8:59 a.m. We are excited for this week, and we are happy to get things started off as typical in a nice, positive, and inclusive fashion. So if you guys have not yet tried out some of the beautiful things going on here in the city, if you haven't been to Chupacabra restaurant, if you have not been to Tredwell yet, go ahead and check out what's going on here in downtown Aurora. Special thanks to all of our friends of the show. Thank you, Tracy Duran, for the mail. Cheryl Brownell for tuning in. Bianca Camargo, Aisha Saxon, so many great people out there. And I hope that you guys continue to have a good day, and let's get this week started in a great, positive, wonderful fashion. Take care of yourself and each other.